Hello, hello, hello. Now, back to 15-minute videos. That's also better for me, really, that helps me to discipline myself with this never-ending talking. I got this rock at the ocean the other day. It is gorgeous. So I really made this channel here for different reasons. The hackers had disabled my camera system in the other channels. I had to try different things with technology, and so I'm just trying out different things, and it's good to have multiple channels. Those are not troll channels, okay? They are legitimate Nicola channels, Nikki channels, and I make videos on every one of them to show that I'm real, that everything is real on me, okay? There's no plastic inside of my body, okay? Everything is all natural. And so I'm making this one here particularly also to, first of all, to try to see what happens with the camera system, whether this works better now. The longer I have a channel, the longer the hackers have to disable things and manipulate and tweak and dismantle certain functionalities in my Google account. So on one channel they constantly disabled my reply notifications, and that really sucked. I mean, that was so incredibly annoying. I constantly had to set it back to get reply notifications. This is really, really, really bad. And I got so mad at times. But then I thought, as Eckhart Tolle said, are you going to get mad at the wind pushing your car over? No, because the wind doesn't know better. And if we look at it from a higher perspective, from an airplane perspective, then we can see the hackers, the trolls, the haters, the Antifa, Black Lives Matter, Muslim agenda people. They are almost all men that are doing these kind of things. They have no argument against the Western lifestyle. They don't have any argument against ethical living at all. There's no rational argument whatsoever. They have insults, yes, insults all day long, baby, insults after insults. Nitpicking someone's appearance, yes, amazing, yeah, but that's not an argument against ethical living and thinking, right? Definitely not. So this is a heavy rock. I have to set this on this cushion here. So I'm using this here as my energetic protection. So I observe all of these things, okay? And so it's good to have multiple channels, and it's good to test different things and see where the problem actually is and what caused it and how to fix it. And it takes time, all of this, but it's okay, this is part of the technology age, so we have to all use our brain cells to figure things out, and we should. It's good for us. So, and then there's another thing that, and maybe the hackers did that too, I don't know if they did, but I noticed that, so later on, after a long time I blocked some people, or they blocked me. I think Max has blocked me a while back, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or something. But then he came back with another account, which I appreciate. And then we became friends, and I had blocked Enigma a while back, also like half a year or something ago. And because we had a strong difference in views, and I was in a cranky mood, and this is very quick to press that block button, and it's an act out, I admit it. But then it's very difficult for me to unblock people, because first I didn't want to unblock anyone. They asked me to unblock certain people. I said, once I block someone, it's done. I'm never gonna unblock them. But there were a couple of people that I, like later on, I thought I regretted it, and I thought, oh, they are kind of sweet actually. They have compassion. They just view things differently because of other, I don't know, because of their society that they live in, or the fake news. But anyway, I like them anyway, and I love all of them anyway. I love all beings. From an airplane perspective, I can look at all of them, and I can see, people from A to Z on the alphabet. I can see that the A, angel, alpha, whatever, the angel man from Thierry Mugler, all the way down to the Z, to the destructive person, the psychopath, the one that what can I use for the word Z, for the letter Z? So I can use the word, I don't know, zipper comes to mind. They like to unzip our constitutional rights. But if I look at it from a bird view, from an airplane view, then I can see, they are suffering, and they are struggling, and they really don't know better, just like the wind pushing the car over. And they are living beings, they are living organisms like everyone else, and like every dog, and every giraffe, and every cow, and every human, and every monkey, human, ape, and all apes, and all beings, and sea cucumbers too. So we're all cell accumulations, and we're just trying to live, and trying to figure out how to make it through the day. And some people suffer very much, and the only way some people can make it through the day is actually by unzipping the constitutional rights, and by doing a lot of mischief, to say the least, and doing a lot of horrible psychopathic things all day long. So that's where their brains are at. Their brains are muddied. We should use the word brain muddying instead of brainwashing, because it's really brain muddying. They're in a fog, they're in complete cognitive dissonance. They don't know what they're doing. It's what Jesus said, they don't know what they're doing. They really don't know what they're doing. They're confused. They're in total chaos. And if we look at it from above, then we can feel compassion for them, as Thich Nhat Hanh said in his books. If you see someone in total chaos and in cognitive dissonance, we need to feel compassion for them, and we need to send them sunbeams of love, instead of just getting, instead of struggling and getting mad and all of this, which I have done. I've done all of that. I've thrown dishes from the stove. I mean, you name it. I've lost it many times. I don't want to anymore. I really don't want to get all caught up in this struggle and in this, feeling victimized or feeling like injustice is dominating the world. And it seems to always be gravitating in that direction. But that's like, again, like Eckhart said, it's like getting mad at the wind, and the wind is just an element, and egos are elements, and egos are coping mechanisms of people. That doesn't mean I'm justifying their behavior. So, not at all. Those people need to be headbolted. Sorry to say it. It is a fact. Looking at it from an airplane view, yeah, they are living beings. They are completely confused. Looking at it from the earth plane, I say they're dangerous. They need to be removed. We have to kill brown recluses, unfortunately. Those are living organisms. They want to live. They don't want to bite you. They don't want to stab you and inject poison into your skin. They're not set out to do it, but they will if they are under your foot or something and they feel trapped. That's what they do. They evolve that way. So the egos do that. The human egos do that because they think they are trapped. They think they're being dominated or run over or stepped on. But they're not. It's an illusion. It's brain muddying because society has drilled it into them to believe that. So they created an enemy picture in the other. Okay, so that's what's happening. We kill brown recluses, and why should we say, oh, this guy is a human brown recluse. He's thinking he's being stepped on and he bites into your foot. To say the least, and much, much worse things. Setting forest fires and doing an enormous damage to the environment, to animals, to innocent beings, okay? Should I then say, oh no, like Governor Newsom, that's a human DNA, is on some kind of pedestal? No. That's a human brown recluse. And I'm not, this is not about skin color here, okay? Brown recluse, that's a name for that spider that's very, very dangerous, okay? It has nothing to do with the skin color, okay? There are many, many brown dogs, spiders, and humans that are not recluses, that are very beneficial and sweet and nice and wonderful and hot and everything. Okay, so it's not the skin color again. Okay? I have to emphasize this because people don't seem to understand it. They get so glued. They are so confused. They get so glued onto this idea that they're being hated for their skin color. So it needs to be said once and for all, okay? It's not your skin color. It's how you behave, okay? This is my message to the haters. So, this is my radical view on it. If someone behaves like a recluse or worse, like a complete psychopath on bath salts and does damage to the world, whatever their reason, whether they're brain muddied or whether they have been They have childhood pain. I have childhood pain too, and I'm not doing that. Okay. There are many people with childhood pain, and they're not setting forests on fire. Okay. So that's not an excuse. Okay. So when someone does terrible damage, they should be headbolted. Sorry to say it, And it's gonna happen. Not through the hands of humans. Humans cannot be executioners. Because it's very damaging for humans to have a job like this. Very, very damaging. It's very toxic. It's very horrible because our bodies don't want to hurt another body. But this entire Christian hold the other cheek, turn the other cheek thing, that doesn't work either. Okay, so that does not work. Governor Newsom, what he's doing, that does not work at all. Okay. So human politicians usually function in a very irrational way, and executioners they just become completely crazy. That the brains wire themselves in a completely crazy way. Butchers too. I heard of a butcher a long time ago in Germany who went completely berserk after a while, after many years of doing that job. He went completely insane. I mean, it's just logical, right? Because our bodies are not meant to be hurting another body. Okay. But when people are hurting other bodies, they should be headbolted. But again, not from a human executioner. It has to be a machine. It has to be a self-thinking machine that will do it. And it will happen, okay? It's going to happen in a couple of years. They will come, okay? This is my prediction now for the next couple of years. Okay, as Ray Kurzweil's system analytical computer system has predicted, the year is going to be 2029. Okay, when that happens, when we have the very first completely autonomously, ethically, independently thinking machines, okay, that will be replacing the human brain, that will be replacing the human politician. Very few politicians are really, really excellent. Donald Trump is excellent, okay, and Donald Trump has created world peace, okay. He should be nominated for this World Peace Prize, okay. But the world consists of a lot of corrupt people. Most people are corrupt. Most people put their prestige and their money and this and standing and whatever. They put that above justice. So because of that, they all latch on to the corruption bandwagon and will turn against the very person, Donald Trump, who is creating world peace. Okay, this is how it works. And the media, of course, when the media are bought by the corruption train, well, then how is anyone even going to figure anything out anymore, right? So then you're being fed with lies. Okay, so how can you see through unless you take the time and really research this? And that's what I recommend to people to do. But anyway, I made this channel for Enigma and Max, my buddies that I had that I wasn't able to see on my other channel, Nikki Daisy Redwood. I didn't see him there, I don't know, so I didn't want them to think that I blocked them again. So that's why I made this here to tell you guys, I did not block you again. I will never block you again. You are my friends and I appreciate you. I like talking to you. You make me feel better. I hope I make you feel better. And I thank all of you guys, Zane and Pickle, and all of my friends, Pretty, all of my sweet friends that are out there that are genuine and who make a real honest, serious effort to get along and to have meaningful conversations and also discussions, and we can have differences and views. We can offer how we think, and that's what we do. And it doesn't matter also if someone gets mad once in a while, just always know, we are buddies, we're friends, and we love each other, and that's what matters, that we accept that the other has a different view on certain things, and it's completely okay, and we share our own view, and we can have a discussion. It doesn't have to be a heated argumentation, just a discussion, a discourse, of, I'm sharing what I know, you share what you know. We can put these things on the table and we can meditate on it. And ultimately, it is very important to hear different views on things, different arguments, real arguments that come from real pondering and real meditation over certain situations, over certain issues, and over religion and politics and psychology and philosophy and so on. Ethics in particular. Ethics, this is a very, 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 it's a very subjective philosophical thought process, really, so for each person, whatever their story is, wherever they're coming from, they have a different viewpoint towards ethics, and that's okay, and we should all bring this together, and then we can offer something to other people that they can take home with them and meditate on and think about it. And maybe not in terms of being pulled over to my side or being converted or something, no, but in terms of offering food for thought that will be helpful for your life, for your brain, so that you can rethink and reevaluate things from a very honest viewpoint, from questioning and saying, okay, let me think about this, let me ponder over this, let me find out why I am opposed to this, why is society opposed to this, what brought this viewpoint on in history. All of these questions need to be asked. And then ultimately you come to your own conclusions about stuff. This is very, very... Teal Swan just recently made a video about this. That's very, very good. Very good video. Highly philosophical, okay, and psychological, for us to always question our own motives, our own ways of thinking, and question society's norms and religions and cultures and standards. Okay. Always question it, turn it upside down, look at it from all angles. So this is my first video for this channel. You guys take care. Bye bye.